All right, everybody's officially lost their minds. The market went absolutely crazy today. GameStop in the last week has jumped from $44 a share to a high of over $450 a share. That is insane. Just about a month ago, it was below $10 a share. Stock price has absolutely skyrocketed. Robinhood, Charles Schwab, a bunch of other brokers have completely shut down trading and buying of GameStop. It's nuts. Robinhood and Charles Schwab completely shut down buying of GameStop today to supposedly stop risky investing. There are so many things that are just crazy right now. So I'm going to run through why in the world is GameStop of all stocks just absolutely skyrocketing? Why did Robinhood and other stock trading apps completely halt buying of it? And is that market manipulation? Because that can play a huge impact in that. And I'm also going to break down what in the world is going to happen to GameStop stock in the future. So let's dive in right now. So essentially GameStop, obviously it's a brick and mortar store. Some huge hedge funds were saying, hey, let's short this thing. And then all of a sudden, WallStreetBets on Reddit starts going viral, and all of a sudden people start building this movement, starts building on Reddit of saying, hey, all of these hedge funds are shorting GameStop. Let's actually play Robinhood, like not that Robinhood, this Robinhood, where they actually steal from the rich and give to the poor, right? They're saying, hey, screw hedge funds. We're going to jack this price way up so that their shorts do not go through, and we're just going to stick it to the man and we can make a whole bunch of money. And then all of a sudden it just gains steam over and over and over again. And all of a sudden, GameStop is going from $4 a share to $450 a share. Now that's going to cost a whole lot of people a lot of money if they have shorts on GameStop, but it's also going to make a whole lot of people a lot of money because it's just going up and people are buying in, and it started creating this hysteria of, hey, let's buy it because it's just going through the roof. We are having percentage gains that are just unheard of. And because of that, some people are saying, hey, let's stick it to hedge funds, so let's buy. And then the price goes up. And so then other people are like, wow, GameStop's going up. I guess I'll buy. And then it just keeps going up. And more people getting in, and it just keeps going up and up and up. Now, this is where Robinhood and other stock trading apps come in. They say, wow, this is insane. We've seen huge growth. Now, to stop this risky investing, let's shut down people and make it so that they can't buy this stock anymore, so that it's not going up. Now, there are some theories out there that hedge funds are big customers of Robinhood, Charles Schwab, these other trading avenues, and they're saying, hey, we are losing our house on this. We are just tanking because our short positions on GameStop are absolutely getting demolished because their stock price is going through the roof. Let's stop people from buying it, because if you can stop people from buying it, then that stock price will stop going up. And if you just make it so that you can sell, which is exactly what Robinhood did, they said, hey, you can't buy, but you can sell. Now, if you can only sell, well, stock price is just going to go down. And that's what happened today. They said, all right, we're halting it. It's at above $450 a share. You can only sell your position. And then people slowly sell off, or hedge funds sell off to make it look like people are selling off so they can get that price a heck of a lot lower. Now it drops down to like $120 a share today just off of that. And so is Robinhood manipulating the market? And in my opinion, man, that smells so fishy. It does look like Robinhood is completely manipulating the market because they are not allowing people to buy a stock. Now, I'm not saying GameStop is worth it, that that high of a share price is a good investment, because I don't think that their numbers necessarily contribute to that stock price. But I also believe in a free market. Like if people are willing to take the risk and buy an overinflated share of a stock, maybe even like Tesla, I think that's super overvalued as well. Maybe not to the level that GameStop is. But if people are willing to make that risk, let them make that risk. They may fall flat on their face and they may lose a lot of money, but they're going to learn a lesson. So I think it's very much smells like market manipulation to completely stop people from buying a stock. Now, I definitely think that numbers play into stock price, like, earnings, revenue, all of that stuff. That can definitely influence a stock price. But one of the biggest things that influences a stock price is people's perception. So this Reddit theory goes on where they're like, hey, we're going to start sticking it to hedge funds. We're just going to jack up the price. And then all of a sudden, people see GameStop and they're like, hey, it's going up, so I'm going to buy it because it's going to go up. And then all of a sudden, it's this self-fulfilling prophecy where because everybody thinks it's going to go up, it's going up. Obviously, until absolutely gets shut down and nobody allows you to buy GameStop. Then it's going to go down. So pretty crazy. I definitely think there is a bit of market manipulation in it. I honestly think some big class action lawsuits are headed for these stock trading apps, especially Robinhood, because they shut it down. It is going to be a crazy couple weeks. All right, so I'm actually going to read Robinhood's statement because I do think it just smells like market manipulation. But Robinhood released a statement. So here we go. I'm going to read it. It says, this past year, we've seen that financial markets have become a voice for the voiceless. We've seen a new generation of people come into the market, sparking conversations about what it means to be an investor. And that's definitely true. I agree with that. Robinhood has kind of opened up the world for your average investor and for, just somebody who's sitting at their house to be able to do it, throw a little bit of money in the stock market, which I think is super, super cool. Going back to their statement, our customers have shown the world that investing is for everyone, not just institutional investors and hedge funds. Amid this week's extraordinary circumstances in the market, we made a tough decision today to temporarily limit buying for certain securities, GameStop, AMC, a couple others. As a brokerage firm, we have many financial requirements, including SEC net capital obligations. Some of these requirements fluctuate based on volatility in the markets and can be substantial in the current environment. So yeah, we've definitely seen a bunch of volatility, and if they have some things that they have to stand up to, maybe they should stop buying or halt it, but I don't know. These requirements exist to protect investors and the markets, and we take our responsibilities to comply with them seriously, including through the measures we have taken today. Starting tomorrow, so starting on Friday, we plan to allow limited buys of these securities. So they're going to open back up trading of GameStop, or at least for buying. Selling's always been on the table. You can always sell it, but you could never buy it, at least today. Now they're going to open it up tomorrow. We'll continue to monitor this situation and make adjustments as needed, which to me it sounds like, hey, if it starts getting crazy, we're just going to shut it down again, which, that's ridiculous. I don't think anybody should just be able to just shut it down. If people want to take that risk, let them take that risk. Okay, to be clear, this was a risk management decision and was not made on the direction of the market makers we route to. So there is that theory that hedge funds who use Robinhood to buy and sell stocks are telling them to shut it down. Now, Robinhood is trying to stop that and say, hey, no, they didn't tell us what to do. We are doing it on our own. We'll see. I don't know for sure if that's the case, but we'll see. Okay, it says, we stand in support of our customers and the freedom of retail investors to shape their own financial future. They say that, but then why did they shut down your ability to buy? I don't know. Democratizing finance has been our guiding star since our earliest days. We will continue to build products that give more people, not fewer, access to our financial system. We'll keep monitoring market conditions as we look to restore full trading for these securities. We will update this Help Center article with the latest changes, blah, 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 blah. So they released this statement. They're trying to debunk the theory that hedge funds and other people are telling them to shut it down so that stock price can tank and get back to the point where these hedge funds aren't just going to lose millions and millions of dollars because they're trying to short a stock that everybody else is trying to jack up the price on. So who knows how it's exactly going to end up. All I know is it is insane. All right, now here is my opinion of what we can expect of GameStop in the coming days. Now, I am just some random dude on the internet who is voicing his opinion. This is not investment advice. If you want to go do that, that is all on you. You take the risk. I would definitely suggest finding somebody who can help you with those investments and making smart, logical investments. That being said, here's my opinion. Hopefully it's entertaining. Hopefully you can find some enjoyment out of it. So I think of this as a mom and dad who tell their kid no, 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 no on something. Well, that kid is going to want to do that just because their mom and dad are saying no. Now, if Robinhood is coming in and saying, no, you cannot buy this security, well, all of a sudden when they open up purchasing of the security, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to go and buy it. That's what's going to happen. So I do think we are going to see an influx of purchasing, and that's going to result in GameStop going back up. So it dropped to $126 a share, somewhere right around there, when Robinhood and everybody shut it down. Well, as of right now, on Thursday night, it's back up to $311. So, I mean, it peaked at $450 and they shut it down and it's dropped. Well, now all of a sudden it's back up and the markets haven't even opened. Friday morning when the market opens, I dare say it's going to make another big jump solely because people have been told they can't buy it. Well, all of a sudden when you open back buying, yeah, it's probably going to jump up. Now, Robinhood and those other stock trading avenues, they might just shut it back down again and say, well, it's jumped back up to above $450 a share. We got to stop the risky investing and completely shut it down. But I do see a small time jump. That being said, I do not think $450 a share is a reasonable price for GameStop. But just like I said, numbers don't, I mean, it rarely completely backs up a stock. A lot of it is public perception because PE ratios today are just insane. You're going to be taking thousands of years to even get back in earnings what you would buy that stock for. So thousands of years, I'm not going to be alive for that. But if people think that stock is going to rise, and it does rise, then yeah, investing in it can be smart. GameStop is crazy risky, but I do expect it to jump. It's going to be wild. Now, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. I am going to make videos and follow this GameStop stuff till the end. It's going to be a wild ride, and we'll catch you next time.